Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today on the 7th day of Bakemas, I'm going to make apple streusel cake. This cake falls into the category of coffee cake because it combines a light and buttery cake with sliced apples and a streusel topping. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. So to begin with the recipe, I'm going to toast my walnuts first. So in a baking sheet, I'm just taking a half cup of walnuts and I'm going to toast them for about 6 to 7 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius in my oven. And now I'm going to grease my spring foam. This is 8-inch round spring foam. You can either butter it. I'm going to use this non-stick spray. Just grease it properly, and I'm going to place parchment paper at the bottom, and we are done. And now keep this aside. And now in a bowl I'm going to make my streusel first. So in a bowl I'm adding all-purpose flour, light brown sugar, cinnamon, and I'm going to mix everything together with a wire whisk. So once this mixed, I'm going to add this cold butter into this, which I have cut into small chunks. And now you can use your hands to do this, or you can also use your food processor. So we have to mix all the butter with the flour, sugar and cinnamon mixture. It will take some time. Do it before the cake batter, preparing the cake batter, so that the batter doesn't have to wait much. So we are done, and this was what we were looking for. Our streusel is ready, and see, it is resembling some coarsely sand-like texture. It is like crumbly, so it means it is ready. And now I have already chopped the nuts that we have toasted earlier, so I'm going to add these into this, and I'm going to mix this properly. Okay, so now I'm going to keep this aside and I'm going to prepare the cake batter. So now I'm going to prepare the dry ingredients. That is very easy process. In a bowl I'm taking all-purpose flour. Into this I'm going to add baking powder, and if you're not using salted butter, if you're using unsalted butter, also add your salt into this. So give it a good mix with your wire whisk. I usually use salted butter because it's easily available. You don't have to add the salt into your cake. So this is mixed properly. I'm going to keep this aside, and now I'll prepare my wet ingredients. So first of all, in my bowl I'm adding my butter, and with my electric hand mixer I'm going to beat this until it is soft. So you can say about a minute or 1.5 minutes. So that's it. And now into this I'll add sugar, but before that let me just scrape the sides and the bottom of my bowl. This is a very important step. Now sometimes I get messages from my subscribers, from my viewers, that cake didn't turn out the same as mine was in the video. So I just want to tell you one thing, that you have to follow each and every step dedicatedly. You have to take care of the ingredients. You can't replace each and every ingredient in all kind of recipes. It differs. So into this I'm going to add sugar, and I'm going to beat this again. So just roughly mix this so that it doesn't come up all over your face. So again beat this for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's light and fluffy kind of batter. So it's been 2 to 3 minutes and I think it's done now. Just scrape the side once again, and do not forget the bottom also. And now into this I'm going to add 1 egg. Again, your egg should be at the room temperature. And I'm also going to add the vanilla. And again going to mix this for a minute. So now this is done. See, the mixture is quite light and fluffy, and this was what we were looking for. And now we'll be adding our dry ingredients into this. We'll be adding the flour in 3 additions, alternating with milk in 2 additions, starting with the flour and ending with the flour. So I'm adding 1/3 of the flour that is in this bowl. I'm going to give this a quick mix, not too much. And now I'm going to add half of the milk. Then half of the flour, like remaining flour, beat again. Then the rest of the milk. scrape. And now all the remaining flour. Now keep your last mix for your spatula, because we have to incorporate all the flour that has been stick to the sides and the bottom. So I'm going to remove these attachments. Now I'm going to spread the batter in my prepared pan. My oven is already on preheat. I'm preheating it at 180 degrees Celsius. That is the temperature at which we are going to bake this cake. So just evenly spread this very carefully. This cake is the best option if you are staying in some cold place. This cake can be eaten warm, it can be eaten cold, and a perfect cake for winter or fall, I mean autumn in India. Okay, now I have sliced my apples, and today I'm using two different kinds of apples. I have two varieties with me. One is this Granny Smith, the green apple that we call here in India, and the other one is Kashmiri apple. So I'm going to arrange this over my batter. I'm going to line the apples like this. Starting from the outer side. And then I'll use the other variety. Okay, so that's it. Now over the top I'm going to spread the streusel that we prepared earlier. So with a spoon, just starting from the sides. And just even this out. So now I'm going to bake this in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 45 to 50 minutes. It may be 55, so keep a check after 40 minutes. So into the oven for 40 to 55 minutes, something in between. So our apple streusel cake is now done. See, it has such a beautiful golden brown color. We are not going to do anything right now. We'll just let it cool on this wire rack for about 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll demold it. So it's been 10-15 minutes now. Let's see the cake has started leaving the sides, so it means it's ready. And then also I'll just use my offset spatula to loosen the sides a little bit more. Okay. And here we go. So it's still warm and it's really giving a very nice fragrance. So we'll just shift it in a plate and then we'll cut a slice. So I have shifted the cake to a plate and let me just cut a slice of it. It's okay if the streusel is breaking in between. So very carefully I'm going to take it out and I'll just show you. See, so there is this cake and then there are these apples and the streusel. Okay, so time to taste it. So I really love the streusel cakes, and especially during the winters. It's too soft. Now this is one of the best winter cakes. Christmas is the right time to bake this. You can eat this while it's warm. You can eat it at the room temperature, and you can also, some people like it once it's cold. So this is one of the best cakes of winter. You're going to love this, and Christmas is the right time to bake these kind of cakes. A perfect butter cake, and above that there are the apples and then the streusel, which is always amazing. So I hope you all like this recipe. If you like it, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also if you try this cake, do not forget to share the pictures with me on my Instagram, Deepali Ohri, or you can tag me with the hashtag BakeWithDeepali. So until next time, take good care of yourself and Merry Christmas.